But this sounds like this team is brought in, and the team that actually built the tech just gets sort of jettisoned, and just they're gone. So now you just get handed this thing, and they go like, fix it. Like, what is that? What is that transition?
Well, we didn't really know. So this is a really important part. The team that built HealthCare.gov was still there, and from what we can understand, I think some important context here is just remember how much pressure there was every single day on this thing, right? This like signature, political thing. And it's in the, like literally on the news every single day. Like we're walking into, the buildings where this is going on, and it's on CNN on the lobby and the big flat panel screens, right? Like the pressure was intense. And the people who were working on it, who had built it, right? Because we didn't build it. We were just showing up there to kind of figure out what was going wrong. They're still there. The problem was, well, in some ways they didn't know what they didn't know. And I'll get to that in a second, what I mean by that. So they didn't quite know how to fix it. And they weren't doing the things that they needed to do to get the right kind of information up to people like the president. People in the West Wing, the White House, were trying to operationalize this and try to understand what was wrong and communicate, try to prioritize how it would get fixed. They weren't doing the right sort of things so for example, there wasn't monitoring, right? Like, or there was, but it wasn't accessible. It was maybe hidden behind a VPN that some people had access to, but it was really hard to figure out, just like, is the site up or down? What parts are up or down? What is the performance degraded? What's the baseline? So that didn't exist, right? So that's kind of problem one.
So you didn't have any visibility into really what was going on.
There was no visibility, or there was, but it was so compartmented off and for all intents and purposes inaccessible to people who were needed to make decisions from that information.
Sounds like a cultural aspect of things there too, but yeah, keep going. What was next?
What I was saying about not knowing what they didn't know, if I had to sum it up, the fundamental problem with HealthCare.gov as it originally launched was they built the wrong thing.